Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to Wizdom Dropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. My name is Tanya, and today we're discussing the primary reason, in my understanding, as to why people don't understand Scorpio energy and why you get pegged, even if you're a high vibe Scorpio being, as a danger, as a threat. And so I just did a video on this that got a lot of views, and that told me that y'all want to hear more about this from me. So this video, you can check that out if you want, is about one particular aspect of Scorpio energy, and that is your sincerity. It fucking scares them. And we're going to talk through this, and I'm going to go so deep into like the meaning of this and why it's like astrologically in the stars. But before I do, if you're actually looking to learn astrology, I offer an astrology school program, and we are enrolling right now. So if you're into my vibe, you like my astrology perspective and what I provide you here on the YouTube, I do it's a long program. It's a 26-week long program. So that's 6 months. We meet once a week, and it's live, it's super interactive and very deep, very real. I'm putting together a video of my students and their feedback, actually, which was like really awesome. But you know, if you're there, enrollment's happening now, and I'm only accepting about 15 students. So we are filling up, and I want to make sure that if you resonate with my content and you're supposed to be in this community, then you know, reserve your spot. So schedule a call with me today if you want to learn more about that program and get, you know, in it. Okay. Now getting into this content, like what is this one particular aspect of Scorpio energy that is just, people can't deal with you. People can't deal with you because Scorpio energy is the most sincere energy out of the entire zodiac. And there's a reason for this. You go through more trauma as a Scorpio. 9 times out of 10, if you are a Scorpio, ascendant, sun, or moon, or even have a stellium in your chart, that's 3 or more significant points or planets, you know, in a sign, then you're going to feel this. And people can't deal with you because you're so sincere, and you also have gone through more shit than them. So because you've gone through the deeper, the darker, the truest, the deepest, the darkest, the ugliest, the scariest, the fucking depths of that they cannot even fathom. But the thing is, they can fathom like a shallow perception of that, because they've been next to that. They've been on the edge of that which you, Scorpio, have dealt with and done, gotten and conquered, or whatever, or just swimming and existing on the daily, haven't quite figured out how to make everything of it quite yet. Those people who accuse you of all sorts of shit, Scorpio, because you have this ability to navigate those terrains based on your own traumatic fucked up experiences. It's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy that like repeats. It's like, because you go through this dark stuff, people cast you in a certain type of light, and they're like, oh, you're manipulative, oh, you're insincere, when nothing could be further from the truth sometimes. You know, sometimes if you are a Scorpio on that vibration, you can definitely be the master manipulator. I'm not trying to take that reality away from no Scorpio out there who's on that vibe, because if you're on that vibe and you're a Scorpio, you can definitely be on that vibe. But I'm talking to the Scorpios in the room that are high vibe, and that you're not about that bullshit game. You've evolved yourself out of that. Like, you might have even come into this life like, I just don't mess with that aspect of that resonance of Scorpio, and you're already up here. Or maybe you came in with a lower vibe and you've evolved yourself. That's like very powerful. You know what I'm saying? That's the true power of Scorpio, is the ability to evolve. And that's what it comes down to, is that because you have that ability to evolve in the face of death, in the face of trauma, other people look at you as a scapegoat for their own shit that they have an incapability of processing. So because they can't process their own depth of their own darkness, they look at you, because you're like a walking fucking enigma to them. Like, you carry that resonance within you of having dealt sincerely with those traumatic, serious, deathly serious, traumatic bullshit events. You know what I'm saying? I hope you're not triggered by my cursing, but if you're a Scorpio, let's be real, you're probably like, whatever. But like, honestly, Scorpio energy, it's the real deal, y'all. And that's the problem. That's why people have a problem. Our problem is that we're too real for them. That's not even a fucking problem, but they turn it into a problem. You understand? They turn it into a problem because they can't deal with what we embody. That's why we're the scapegoats. That's why everybody has shit with us. They're jealous, some of them. A lot of the times though, I think it really comes down to just you're so sincere, they don't know how to gravitate in that field of ultra sincerity, because it is intense. That's the thing that we don't always realize. It is very intense for people who are not Scorpio energy to fuck with Scorpio energy, because it's that real. They don't want to acknowledge it. It's like too far out there for them to even begin to know how to grasp with. And when you're a Scorpio and you're sitting there watching this play out before your eyes, like, damn, what is happening right now? People are trying to come at me with all their projections and shit. And it's because I carry the Scorpio vibration. This is why I'm trying to explain it to you so you can begin to understand why maybe you don't need to take that so personally. Because I feel like a lot of times in the comments I was reading, for example, like people who are listening to this content and searching for this content on the internet, you feel y'all are like feeling like you got dealt a certain type of way. Like even those of you that recognize the fact that you have this power as a Scorpio, there's almost like this bittersweet, like blessing and curse kind of factor. And maybe I'll do another vid on that because that's kind of its own conversation. But I hope this video brought you value. You know what I'm saying? If it did, hit that like button because it helps the channel grow. It helps get this info to more people. If you're seriously looking to learn astrology, I'm offering a serious course for serious students. It would be an honor to have more Scorpios in there. We already have, it's funny who's attracted to these this program, and it's like Scorpio energy is a thing, but I welcome you to join. We just need to do a little call to make sure it's a good fit, you know, make sure everybody's cool in our little community, you know what I'm saying? So with that said, thank you for all the love, thank you for the support. Scorpio love is the realest love. No, I'm kidding, but for real. No. And with that said, through next time, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.